afternoon, friends, and welcome back to Grandma's Kitchen. Friends, this evening Grandma is cooking something very interesting. As usual, Grandma wants to salute all her friends, all her viewers. I'm asking you please to like my video, to share my video, and also to subscribe. Friends, I'm going to plead with you for a big subscription this evening. Grandma wanted to get to 1,000 subscribers, and Grandma is at 724 subscribers. So Grandma is asking us to do the math. Grandma need about 201 subscribers to, 276 subscribers to hit that goal, so Grandma can be more relaxed and spend more time showing our young viewers. As Grandma said, she's showing those young viewers what she's doing. At least they would be able to make a meal. And these days, because things is getting so tough, it's best for them to make their own meal. So friends, Grandma is going to get right into it because Grandma started before she come to you. So here I am. I have 4 butter fish and I am frying the fish, right? I want to fry the fish dry. Grandma is frying this fish dry. As I said, I didn't add any flour. I seasoned the fish with all of my nice seasoning, my green onion, my garlic, my pepper. I seasoned that fish with all our natural seasoning, green onions, white onions, garlic, cloves. And friends, look at it. Grandma is turning this fish. So before Grandma turned the camera on, I started to fry these fish. As I always said, I don't want to take our time up. So Grandma started her fish. I'm also cooking turmeric rice. I have some turmeric rice on the fire. Sounds as if I'm shouting because I have the fan on. So I have to turn the fan on to absorb the fish smell. And also, I'm boiling little vinegar and water to absorb that fish smell tonight. And also, Grandma opened her window so that some of this fish smell can go out. So while the other side of the fish is frying, as I said, I want to get it more dry. I didn't add any flour to it. So this fish is just frying naturally in my non-stick frying pan. I'm frying the fish. And also, I am going to start frying my vegetables for a little bit. So I'm putting, that's a tablespoon of butter into my frying pan. I was already heating up stuff. I was already doing my stuff. So here I am. This is our sweet pepper going in first. Sweet pepper. I also have carrots and onions. Grandma have some onions here. So all this is going to be frying up to add to our fish when it is finished. So here I go. All these are stuff. I'm going to turn this burner up for a bit. This is my vegetables stir frying into the pan for a little bit. I'm gonna fry it up for a bit. Some of my stuff fell on the side, so I'm cleaning it, get rid of it. Cleaning it up. Listen, I love to see a clean workstation. Not only a workstation, I like to see a clean stuff. So I'm showing you, my friends. This is, I'm gonna bring you in a little bit closer. This is our fish frying here. Our butter fish is frying. You see, I have my vinegar and water boiling in the back to absorb the smell. I have the fan on, but it's low. And this is the vegetables that Grandma is steaming here for a bit. And this is our turmeric rice on the side. So friends, dinner is going to look interesting this evening. And also, it's not taking too much time. As I always explain to you, I am proud, I'm happy to show you what I'm doing because I want you to learn and to start to cook your own stuff. And as I said, for the ladies, grandma's age, and even older, I know you have lots of comments and everybody do their stuff in a different way. But for right now, I think that I am guiding my young people exactly how to prepare a healthy meal. So as I said, I have all my trimmings in the pan. I have all my trimmings here. My sweet pepper, my onions, my carrots is in the pan frying up, while the fish, I'm taking my time and make the fish well done. So when this fish is fried, we are not going to stew it over. We are just going to put our vegetables on top of our fish. So friends, as I'm stirring this one, this is our vegetables here. I'm going to stir it for a little bit. And I'm also, this is a half cup of wine vinegar. A half cup of wine vinegar. I'm going to pour it over my stir frying vegetables. And I'm going to cover it for a bit because I want it to kind of simmer in this. And I'm also going to turn down the burner so that I get it simmer into that juice. In the meantime, I'm not going to let my fish burn. I'm going to take time. As I said, I needed it to fry dry, but I'm not letting it burn. Mama's taking her time today. We have time. So I want to get that other side of the fish brown. One of them look a little bit, it can fry on the other side for a little bit. So in the meantime, I'm going to keep cleaning up my workstation here. The grease is on the stove. Friends, as Grandma said, I want you to share this video with your friends, with your family. Said, there's this lady called Grandma's Kitchen. She's cooking. She's making all the Caribbean meal that she grew up on. This was like a simple meal for us. This is like a casual meal for us. Our parents used to make the fish. And by the way, friends, in the Caribbean, this is what our parents used to do while we were growing up. I'm a 60s baby, so I grew up in the 70s and 80s, right? So this meal, during the day, my mom was more of a homemaker, so they would wait for the fisherman to come to the village with the fish. I don't know how much of us remember that. So the fisherman will come to the village because they set their net at night and they catch their fish. I saw on Facebook somebody was showing back in the day when our boat, our fishermen used to go out on those yachts and they would throw their seine, and in the morning they're coming back with the fish. So friends, we still have that going on where people setting their seine, going to get their fish, and they're coming through the village during the day. So by midday, most people know what they're having for dinner. For my mom, fish used to be the number one stuff. And now I know, sometimes we didn't like it too much. We were tired of the fish, but it was healthy for all of us. So fish was her number one choice. So the fish would come like midday, 10 o'clock to 12 o'clock, and they would buy these fish, they would clean them up, they would season them, and this is what we would have for dinner. Sometimes we would also have the fish with our plantain, our sweet potato, our yam, our dumplings, and also sometimes we have it with our rice. So friend, as I am steaming our vegetables in the vinegar, a little bit of butter, It's steaming while our fish is frying. And Grandma is going to be prepared to get a dish to put the fish in, and then you would see the miracle that Grandma is going to make happen here. Friends, bear with Grandma. Grandma was supposed to have a dish ready, and Grandma is not ready with that dish. So Grandma is going to get a dish. Friends, my home is smell like fish, but it smells nice. I know not everybody loves to smell fish, but Grandma is telling you her home smells like fish. So friends, I'm going to start to take, because some of our fish is ready. There was one half that, I don't know, it's lazy today. But as you can see, some of it is ready. Nice and brown. Grandma didn't burn it today, friends. See, it's nice and brown. It's not burned. So you cannot call me out today. I did not burn it today. And this one, I had to make it well done because I am not making a sauce for it. Friends, this half is fighting me, but it's coming. And I'm going to turn this one more time and get the juice out from it a bit. So friends, Grandma is showing you what she's doing. I have my sea salt. Very important to put little salt on your food. The fish is already salt seasoned, so Grandma is not putting any more salt on the fish. I'm just waiting for this one to dry just a little bit more. And of course, I'm going to plate it for us to see. So this is our last piece of fish. I'm going to turn the burner off. This is the lone one in the pan, and it's going to fight me to go into the dish. But here I am, I get it into the dish successfully. So I'm going to ease the frying pan off of the heat. So friends, this is our steamed vegetables. As I said, I steam it in little wine vinegar. I steam the onions, the sweet pepper. I have red sweet pepper today. I saw the green, I saw the yellow, but somehow I just stick to the red today. And here is our dinner. Very simple, and it does not take a lot of time, friends. I think, so this is the trick to it. When you are frying fish, young people listen very carefully. When you are frying fish, you make sure that your oil is very hot. Right? You make sure that your oil, this one is, just the juice from the vegetables is onto the stuff here. So friends, when you are, I'm going to put this in the thing. So when you're frying fish, you want to make sure that your oil is very hot. So when you put your fish in the pan, it won't suffer. It won't get crummy. It would fry whole as you put it in the pan. So friends, Grandma is going to plate this meal for you to see how delicious this meal look, how attractive this meal look on the plate. So here we are. Coming by you. As I said, this is our turmeric rice or saffron, friends. I know that the turmeric, I know it as saffron. Most of us that grew up in the Caribbean know it as saffron, but now I learned a new name for it. It's called turmeric. So friends, here, Grandma is plating your dinner. It looks delicious. You don't need anything with it. You probably just need a nice glass of lemon juice, friend. Look at it. Grandma already plate this meal to show you how interested, how easy it is. This meal take Grandma less than an hour to prepare. And as I said today, this dish could be $25 or more because the fish is expensive. The rice is not so much expensive, but the fish itself is expensive. Our trimmings on it, the sweet pepper, the onions, the carrots, those things are rising, especially the sweet pepper. The sweet pepper, but it's okay. We cannot enjoy the money. We cannot eat it. So therefore, we have to spend it so we get our healthy meals. So friends, Grandma wants you to take a good look. Grandma is going to zoom you into the plate. So you see this nice, interested, healthy meal that Grandma made to show you today. It's butterfish and turmeric rice, better known as saffron rice. And on the fish, Grandma take her time and she cut up her onions, her sweet pepper, her carrots with a little butter in the pan, and also a half cup of wine vinegar. And Grandma steam her vegetables and then pour it onto the fish. Here it is. Look at a lovely dish that Grandma just prepared, and it's very easy. Grandma did not take up a lot of your time. That rice, that parboiled rice, would take about half an hour to cook. Depends on how quick you are with it. You turn up your burner, and once it starts boiling, you turn it down. And also, your fish could take about 10 minutes to fry. As I said, you have to put it on high heat for a bit, and then you can turn down your stuff. And you see Grandma is boiling her vinegar in water so it absorbs the fish smell. Because some of us would say, I like fish, but I really don't like to cook it in the house because it leaves not so nice of a smell. But listen, when Grandma finished, put away everything, she's going to disinfect for a bit. I have my pine sol. I'm going to clean up, and my home would smell nice and fresh again. So friends, Grandma just want to thank you once more. Grandma is asking you please to like her video, to share with your friends, and also to subscribe. Thank you, friends. Bye now.